that thump. That's why we call it hashtag Thump City, Georgia. There it is. God, come on up here, baby. Come on, big girl, yank. Look at that. Yank. We're back at it again. Come on, guys. Don't act brand new. You know I do a lot of things, baby, but changing ain't one of them. Look, I look like morning, too. Can you guys see that? No coffee today. All right? I didn't get a chance to go by and get me no Dunkin' Donut coffee. So if there's anybody out there while you're sitting here watching this video, you're drinking coffee, I'm feeling some kind of way about that, all right? Let me tell you what we're going to do today. My grandparents always told me that if you give a person fish, you feed them for the day. But if you teach them how to fish, you feed them for life, okay? Let me pull you guys up a little bit. So what I'm going to do today, guys, let me pull you down just a little bit. There you go. We're going to go after AKA speck, AKA paper mouth, AKA sac-a-lait, AKA crappie, AKA crappie, whichever one you want to call it across the country. We're going after them today, and we're going to be vertical jigging using our stinger shad. All you guys have to do, and let me say this, a lot of you guys out there are great fishermen. Matter of fact, a lot of you guys are better than I am, okay? But sometimes you have to kind of redefine, or you may get into the goat trail of doing the same thing over and over again. Sometimes you have to try to change things up a little bit. Just try and see what you come up with. Crossing the T's and dotting the I's is very, very important. And you remember, you've heard me say a lot of times on all my videos, doing the little things big. That's very, very important. So if you like this video and you think it's informative, share it with all your buddies, all your relatives, all around the globe, okay? Guys, we have shipped now to all 50 states, and we have shipped to 7 continents, everywhere around the world. We wouldn't have even imagined this. We have almost 600 products in our store. And listen, I need you guys to be a little bit patient with me, because a lot of cats are asking me for catalogs. We don't have catalogs. Okay, we do have the store, and we do have the economy packages that are in our store. So if you don't want to browse through all that stuff, just go to the top right hand corner. You'll see economy packages. I put some of our best rod and reels in there, like this, my signature series, Blackedeut Titanium, okay, which is a 10+1 ball bearing, EVA grips, Fuji reel seat, Surefire bail, carbon matrix drag. Guys, I designed this thing here from the ground up. This is my baby, okay? So when you guys get a chance, go on there and check out our website at camscrappyhole.com. And I appreciate all you guys supporting me and all you guys showing love. And one thing I definitely want to mention to you guys, before this video ends, hit that subscribe button. You go downstairs, it takes you 3 seconds. There's a little red button right below the video. Hit that subscribe button, and it takes you 3 seconds. Right to the right of that, after you hit that subscribe button, you're going to see a bell that comes up. Click that bell, because come fall, you don't want to miss any of my segments that I got coming out, okay? I got to lower my voice because we're in the AM, okay? So listen, let's get down to it. I'm going to show you exactly what we're using, so you guys will be able to go right in the store, camscrappyhole.com. You'll see it right down there, so you can make your purchase without a problem, okay? And one thing also I want to mention to you guys, there's nobody on the internet, nobody, that makes their jigs, their hooks personally for you, and designs them, and then comes out here. I'm not saying subcontract it out to somebody. I'm talking about I make them, design them, and then show you what I'm using, and then let you purchase exactly what I'm using. That's very important. Nobody on the internet is designing hooks like this and making them and then selling them directly to you, okay? And on top of that, we have a channel so you can see with your own eyes who you're going to believe, your lying eyes or me. I had to say that. I had to kind of throw that in there. And let you see me using my products, so therefore you know that my stuff works, so you can go back and purchase it right offline. Plus, we got free shipping on everything, okay? So this is what we're going to be using. I'm going to be using 3 different types of stinger shad. This is my monkey milk, and I'm using the 1/16 round head with that gold nasty bend hook in there. Let me put it up there. You can see that monkey milk in there. See those little pepper flakes in there? Okay, I'm going to have that on one rod, and sometimes, guys, you may see me, I may be using 2 rods, vertical jigging, because I am on a meat run, and I may switch up and put my rod holder in there and run 4 poles. Okay, so it all depends if they're biting really good. Okay, that right there is the monkey milk, and I'll also be using, let me get it right here. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. Guys, this is my #1 seller. You know, we have that red, black, and chartreuse in that curly tail jig. Well, we also make it in a stinger shad. I'm using on this one, my hardware, the Nasty Bend hook. I'm using the 1/16 minnow head. Okay, red, black, and chartreuse. You can see that tail. See that tail going up and down like that with that glitter in it? That's what drives those crappie crazy. So we're going to see which one actually is going to work better. I have the red, black, and chartreuse, which is my go-to. Okay, and then from there, let me put this right behind us right there. I'm going to be using that Midnight Storm. Okay, which I'm very, very proud of this. This jig right here has been really hot here lately. Let me show it to you guys real quick. Okay, you see that nasty bend? Matter of fact, while I'm on that subject, you see that hook protruding out of there? You see that nasty bend? You see that deep bend in that hook? That's why I call it the nasty bend hook. And let me show you guys this. Look, you see that? Guys, these are equivalent to syringes. These bad boys don't play. If you touch this hook, it's over with. This is what you guys, you and myself, grew up with. You see this? That's what we grew up with. Guys, don't use this. This is a 1/16, same size that I have right here, and this little old baby hook. Okay? I'm going to show you the difference real quick. Let me see if I can find one real quick here. Let me get over here. Let me see if I can show you one. Okay. This is the difference. I'm going to show you guys the difference before we start fishing. I always try to give you guys information so you'll have everything you need when you get ready to go crappie fishing. And I don't want to leave anything out. You know, I'll give everybody a drink of water with a fire hose. Okay, you see this little hook right here? By the time you get finished putting that stinger shad in there, let me show it to you. Let me show you what it looks like with this little hook that I grew up with. Okay, but it's time for you guys to bring your A game. You see that? Look at that. You see that little hook right there? That's not going to do anything. Guys, I'm down here catching 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-inch crappie. Okay? Which one looks like it will hook a crappie better? This hook or this one here? Look at this one. Look how that hook stands out. You see the difference? That's what you're up against. But listen, enough talking. Let's get ready to go in here, and I'm going to show you exactly what this red, black, and chartreuse, what that monkey milk, and also what that Midnight Storm can do. Look at that tail. See that tail moving like that? It's in perpetual motion. Let's get on in there. Let's see if we can have some luck. Listen, drink your coffee, because I don't have any. Get your sub sandwich. Bring the family. Put me on the big screen TV. This is a family channel. You'll hear no profanity. I got my shades because the sun's getting ready to come up. And let's see if we can have some luck. All right? Don't want that jig moving just a little bit. Okay? Sometimes they don't want it moving. So sometimes you have to figure out whether they want it moving or whether they don't want it moving at all. That's your job to figure that out. Okay? It all depends on how aggressive they are. Sometimes I'll hold those rods, both of them, in one hand and another in my left and right. And sometimes I'll lay it down on the boat because they're not interested in the jig moving at all. And sometimes there are 3 different ways. Holding it in my hand, laying it down on the boat, and sometimes they want it pulling away from them. Okay? So we have to figure out how aggressive they are. I can feel them. Look at that. You can feel them taking it off. Look at that. They're just barely biting today. They're just nibbling at it. Wow. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. You fool around with that nasty bend hook. Perfect eating size crappie. Perfect eating size crappie. And look, we caught him on that Midnight Storm. Okay? We caught, that's why, let me get off my marker. That's why you have to have different colors in your boat. Every time. Do not leave the boat, do not leave shore with just one color. me get my basket here. Oh. Guys, they are eating this. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at that, look at that. Wow. Let me back up off the marker. This one got a hold to the other. Let me get off my marker. Oh man, let me tell you something. I'm still a competitor. I don't like losing no fish. Perfect eating size crappie. Let me show them to you. Caught this one on the red, black, and chartreuse. Let me turn around so I can show this one to you guys. Perfect eating size crappie. There you go. That's what we're looking for. Let's put him in the basket as well. I'm just going to approach that marker again. Okay, we're going to put our bites back on. And by the way, since I'm out here, let me show you how I put them on. I got 3 different colors. I got the sparkling red, I got the blue ice color, and I got the silver. And all I do, let me see if I can show it to you so you guys can see it right here. I'm just going to push it right on the hook, right where the body is, right there. And just squeeze it down a little bit. Okay, that's all I'm doing. I'm just holding it. Matter of fact, I'm not even bouncing up and down. I'm just holding it. Just by you having it in the motion of your hand, that's what does it. Look at that. Time we pulled in, red, black, and chartreuse. Time we pull right back up, guys. Let's back out. Let me show them to you. Perfect eating size crappie. These guys been in the water probably 3 years. Maybe 4 years. Look at that. I was doing that one. Look at this. Wow. Guys, we've only been out here. We've only been out here 45 minutes. Look at that. That's that midnight storm. Listen, let me turn around. Man, I am just tickled. Man. Let me show it to you. Guys, look at that hook set. Right? Let me turn it around. Right in the roof of the mouth. Look at that. That's that nasty bend hook. Okay, perfect eating size crappie. I don't even have any more poles in the water. Look at that. Let me say this. Guys, if I can do this, anybody can do this. Okay? Look at that. Nice. Let's put him in the basket. We're going to go right back up there again. Hey, I do a lot of things, baby, but changing ain't one of them. Until you stop me, I'm going to keep doing the same thing. Always want to make sure it's correct. Make sure it's pushed up on your hook. Okay? Wow, that bad boy is sharp. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that. Look at that. Whew. Look at that. Man, them things are sharp. Make sure your jig is correct. I don't know, guys. It looks like it's a tie. Midnight Storm and that red, black, and chartreuse. Both of them are thumping. And that's why they call it hashtag Thump City, Georgia. Let me make sure the camera's at the correct angle. River's over there like, oh boy, are we having fun now. So that's why whenever you go into the store and you see a lot of different colors when it comes to catching crappie and a lot of shakes, because they'll bite one thing one day and they'll turn around and they want something else the next. I'm using red, black, and chartreuse on one pole, and I got the Midnight Storm on another. Look at that. That's that Midnight Storm again. Perfect eating size crappie. Perfect eating size crappie. Look at that. He engulfed this. Let me show it to you. He swallowed that rascal. Look at that. You guys see that? He swallowed it. Whew. I have to remember, I got another pole in the water. need my pliers. Look at that. Ah, there we go, baby. There we go. Red, black, and chartreuse. Red, black, and chartreuse. Guys, you've got to take your kids out to do this. Take the whole family out and do this. It's so simple. Just go to camscrappyhole.com and go to Stinger Shad, okay? Go to Stinger Shad and you'll see that red, black, and chartreuse and that midnight storm, okay? And also, when you go to camscrappyhole.com, go to jig heads and you'll see the gold hook, black nickel hook, bronze hook, round head or minnow head, 1/16 or 1/8 or 1/32. Whatever you decide that you want. Let's put him in the basket. Let me show you guys this. I have my poles marked. Let me see if I can show it to you. See that? 6 feet, 6.5 feet. I got them marked so I know. You remember I was telling you about doing the little things big? I know exactly what depth that I'm on. If I see them on the screen, I know exactly what depth I need to be at. Back up a little bit. Don't want to hit that marker. There it is. Look at that. Come on out of there. Come on out of there. Come on. Whoa, man. Look at this. Oh, I got to bring the net. God almighty. This is the end of our day. God, come on in here, big girl. God almighty. Oh, wee. Guys, I'm sorry. This is the end of the day. This is a great way to end the day. The midnight storm. Let me pull you down a little bit so you guys can see my face. Wow. Guys, look at this. Whew. God almighty. Let me show you. I'm going to have to show you this with full scale so you guys can see this. Whoa. Now, I don't think I'm going to keep her. I think I'm going to let her go because we need her for spring. Okay. It's in the size that I want to eat. All right. Whew. God almighty. Look at the size of this crappie. Let me pull you back a little bit. What is it you're trying to get there, Bubba? Guys, this is a, whoo, let's see. We got the tape measure. 13. Let me turn around so you guys see it. I want to put that nasty bin hook up. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Because if I don't, it will hook me. It is not prejudice as to what it hooks. I'm going to show you on the tape measure so you guys can see this rascal. And I think I'm going to let her go. All right. Let me make sure I got you guys so you can see the tape measure. I got my hand right now on 13. See that? Come on, big girl. Let that tail down. There you go. There you go, big girl. I got my hand on 13. Come on, let that tail down. Come on. Come on, let it down. There you go. 13 and a half. 13.5 inch crappie. Whew. Matter of fact, I'm going to measure it one more time so you guys can see it. I definitely want to make sure that you guys see this. Got my finger right down 13.5. Let me make sure you guys can see that. Look at that. She got her tail up. Come on, do it for me one more time, sweetness. There you go. Look at that. 13.5. Can you guys see that? 13.5. We're going to let her go. I want you guys to watch me release her too. This isn't the size that I want to keep and eat. Let me make sure you guys can see it. Make sure you guys can see me release her, okay? We don't want to keep her. Even though they're going to get mad at me because they say we got too many crappie in this lake and they need to come out. But we're going to let her go. Okay. Let's summarize what we did, okay? We were out here hour and 15 minutes. Let's show you what we did. only come out here just to do a few fish, not that many. Let me show them to you. Guys see them? That's what we came out to do, okay? And we did it without a problem. We're running the stinger shad on both poles. We didn't run the monkey milk today. Man, they just tore. Let me tell you something. Today, this midnight storm was absolutely absurd. And I'm running the 1/16 nasty bend minnow hook. Okay? On this particular pole here, I have the round head. On the other one, I have the minnow head. Okay? That's that nasty bend hook. Okay? Guys, these things don't play, and I'm running 6-pound high vis line. I only run 6 pounds. See, if I'm out here, and yesterday I caught a 16 3/4. If I'm out here and I'm running a 17-inch crappie, I can't have no 2-pound test line. I can't have no 4-pound test line. I got to have 6. Okay? But this is that midnight storm. Just go to camscrappiehole.com and you can pick it up. Just go to Stinger Shad and you'll see it. And on this one, I am running that red, black, and chartreuse. Both of them were super fantastic. I'm running the minnow head 1/16 on this one with that nasty bend hook. You can see it. Guys, like I said, I've only been out here an hour and a half. Okay? And we're going to get back in there and we're going to have a little bit more luck. But listen, you guys know me. I do the same thing. I don't change. Okay? And if you have any questions for me, I'm very accessible to reach. I appreciate you guys. And remember, hit that right below the video, hit that subscribe button. And once you hit that subscribe button, a bell will come up. Make sure you click that bell because we're going to be doing this, baby, a long time and running. All right, this is your boy Cam. This is the Crappie Hole. Until next time, keep those lines tight and keep those hooks wet.